to the very important point. So can anybody achieve the consistent profit from the stock market, right? यहाँ पर जो हम सब लोग हैं, some of that the new in the market, right? They do not have the knowledge about the stock market, right? So बेसिकली हम स्टॉक मार्केट में क्यों आते हैं? दैट्स ओनली वन रीजन, वी हैव टू मेक मनी फ्रॉम द मार्केट. दैट्स व्हाट द ओनली सिंगल रीजन, राइट? कि हमें पैसा बनाना है स्टॉक मार्केट में, अपना पैसा इन्वेस्ट करके. दैट्स व्हाट द सिंगल रीजन, राइट? So everybody are profit making. Is it possible, right? I can say you everybody can do it, right? There is everybody that if you do not have the knowledge of the single bit, if I just explain you how you can make the profit from the market without knowledge, blind single leg monkey can make money from the markets, right? It's very easy. Okay, uh, let's learn that thing, right? You can achieve, normally people are invest like FDs, right? Or they are investing in the mutual funds kind of thing, right? They do not have the knowledge, right, about the market. Because हम जब market की बात करते हैं, everybody are talking about that market is too risky, right? But over here I am going to I bet you it's a without risk. You can make 12 to 15% return without risk. There is no risk to okay, I think network. Okay, you hear me now? Hello. Okay. Okay, so without risk you can make money from the markets like 12 to 15%. Normally FDs are right now given the return around 6 to 7%, right? Mutual fund, most of the mutual funds cannot, 90% of mutual fund cannot beat the market, actually speaking, right? Beat the market means index return. It's not 90% is mutual fund, if you see that from the report also, right? So how you can make money without risk? You do not have to give the fund manager fees or mutual funds or FDs. There is no risk. How it is, right? Simply buy index ETF, right? ETF means exchange traded fund, right? हमने जो अभी निफ्टी 50 देखा, दैट्स एक्चुअली इंडेक्स, राइट? तो इंडेक्स जो है, राइट, वो हम बाय कर सकते हैं यूजिंग ETF, दैट्स कॉल्ड एक्सचेंज ट्रेडेड फंड. सो व्हाट आर द ETF आर देयर? सो हियर सम ऑफ द एग्जांपल्स आर देयर, राइट? इफ यू जॉइन आवर कम्युनिटी you can get that list, right? First ETF, that is a if you see that, that's a Nifty 50, right? Nifty 50 के लिए SBI का ETF है, that is a SET NIF 50, right? That's what the ETF, right? You can invest because that ETF, we can see the chart also, right? Okay, so this is what the ETF actually tracks the it is listed from 2016, right? So data is from 2016. If you invest over here, right, it's on 16 and low is a 70 rupees and right now it is a 170, right? So if you see that, it actually track the Nifty 50, right? This Nifty 50 index, it goes up in COVID crisis and then up like a market. Okay, so if you see that, you can invest your money over here, right, in the Nifty 50 index, right, using this ETF, right? That's actually track the market and it gives the average return of the 12 to 50% average. Uh, Sorry guys. uh, नेटवर्क इशू की वजह से आई थिंक आउट हो गए हम. ओके, everybody please mute your mic. Okay. Okay, so I think you are hear me, right? Okay, so let's uh, jumps to our chart back. Okay, so if you want to invest your money, right, without risk, no risk to invest in the ETF, right? It's a very, you do not have to think about that, right? You just put your money into the ETF, right? It will always goes up, because the fundamental thing we have to learn is that the stock market index is always goes up in long run, right? That's what the things we have to understand, right? So if you see that the Nifty 50 index, right? Similar the Nasdaq ETF is at N100, right? That's also one of the ETFs. If you want to invest in outside of the India, right? That is Nasdaq USA exchange, right? So that is the N100 and triple Q. Similarly for Hong Kong, right? Hong Kong index is a this is what they actually listed in India market, right? This ETF HNGSNGBs, right? That's also one of the index, right? That's track the Hong Kong index, right? That's ETF. S&P 500, that's SPY ticker symbol, and China ETF, it is a ASHR GXC 3033 and 3067. These all are the ETF which cover the whole over the market indexes, right? Like India, USA, China, Hong Kong, whatever, right? So that's a very simple way to make money, right? Without risk, right? There is no risk with the invest in the index, because the fundamental thing we understand, okay, all index is always goes up, right? And you can easily make 10 to 12 to 15% return, right? But the questions is that here we are not for 12 to 15%, right? We are not joining this event. That's why the event name itself is a beat the market, right? Beat the market, that means what? If you do not have this any knowledge about the market, you can make easily make 12 to 15% return from the market, right? If you see that, just I give you the one example. Okay, let's check it out, the chart of Nifty. Okay, very okay. uh, let's talk about the from 2010, right? From 2010 to 2021, like last 10 years, right? If I remove this. Okay, so if I just put one cursor over here, right? 2012, the market is around 4,000 rupees, right? And just measure how much return you can make. You can see that you can easily make 274% return, right? 275% return in last 10 years. So average, on average, you can get the 27% return in 10 years, right? 27% return, that's not a bad numbers, right? And if you compounding it, it's around 18% return year on year. You can just calculate that without risk. You do not have to at least think, right? You just have to buy at the deep of the cycle, right? When it is down, you have to buy here, right? When it's down, you have to buy here. That's what the time to buy. You can buy here, you can buy here, you can buy here, because you know that, one thing is that stock market index always goes up, right? So you have to buy at the low of the cycle. every time, and you will make money eventually, right? If you just buy here and you can forget about that, right, you can easily make 274% return from the market in last 10 years, right? That's does not do by the FDs or any, you do not have to pay the fees at least to the mutual funds, or you have to no worried at all, right? That's what the secret behind that.